Right now?
You?
All right. Perfect. We're back, everybody.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be taking the perspective of Underworld on the side of Project Above. Just for clarification, as this team tries to bounce back, they are currently up 3-2 as they begin their rotation towards Alpha. My name is Big Rich X, and I am joined by Uper. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make this work one way or another.
If there's a will, there's a way. It might be janky, but we'll get there.
Exactly.
Yeah, right now, though, it is a 2v2. Oh, boy. AGF looks like he got a 2-piece, and so it's a 2v1 currently as of right now. Shout out to Underworld, by the way. I mean, obviously, he probably didn't think we were going to be, getting his feed, but appreciate him anyways. Oh, boy.
Got a little Mickey Mouse on that one. 4-2 as we watch here. It's going to be Huncho grabbing the kills. They went for the defuse. AGF gets taken out point blank with the MCW, ladies and gentlemen, as it's 4-2 and just really, I mean, we really didn't expect nothing less from Project Above. I mean, they absolutely flipped the script on us, and I think they might have been hustling us from the beginning, kept the games close but interesting, and then all of a sudden in control they wake up with a 3-1. I mean, it's a little suspect, but either way, Project Above looking to put this one away, and we'll see if they can here, Uper.
Yeah, it's all part of the game plan, right? Like they're just making us think that they're not that good, but they just want to have a good show. In which, if that's the case, we greatly appreciate it on the production side. But definitely, right now, when it comes down to it, it looks like obviously they are up 4-2 in round 7, if I can do quick math. But they're about 2 rounds away from completing this reverse sweep and absolutely upsetting Chaos as a organization right now. What just happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, yeah, no. So Project Above, they are only 1 round away from upsetting this squad. So we're going to see if they can get it done. Or otherwise, Chaos, they have quite a big hill to climb right now.
Truly one of the large hills we've seen in a Search and Destroy matchup thus far. 5-2 deficit right now for Chaos. But again, this Project Above squad has looked every bit above the rest of the pack as they continue to annihilate. Chaos is going to be a hard push. Bravo, it seems that they 4-stack through the bicycle repairs garage and trying to get through this archway. Smokes go down. They slide up. Wish we had Chaos's perspective, but they're going to grab that kill. They will prevent the plant, and that is huge. Beautiful shots from Corona. Homicide gets the trade as Bickle here holds on palm trees. They're able to pick the bomb back up. AGF going down. Trades happening again. And now a 1v2. All up to Bickle. Grabbing one. It's a 1v1. Bickle, can you do it? Bickle Rick trying to stay alive. Trying to take down this player. Chaos and holds. Has to get that regen. Staying up. Just looking. Trying to get those shots. Get a lucky headshot or two. As they just got to play to their strengths on these head glitches. Just got to be careful now. Bomb is down in a tough spot. AGF calling out the stair glitch with the map text. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Bickle, though, not paying any attention to that as they hold in and get it done. Bickle, ladies and gentlemen, clutching up in a big way in the 1v2, and your winners is Project Above coming down 2-0 for the reverse sweep. A beautiful, beautiful job from Bickle here, ladies and gentlemen, and a solid game from both squads.
Yeah, no.
In a 3 for Bickle, a 4.0 KD, Uper.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, when it came down to it, there was a large hill to climb, but they were able to get it done. So beautiful job there by Project Above.
Solid matchup that we just got to witness, ladies and gentlemen, as Project Above gets a 3-2 win with the reverse sweep. It all started with the control 3-1. They bounce back in the hard point. I believe it's 250 to 152, close to a 100-point differential. And then a masterclass in Search and Destroy, finishing 6-2, and Project Above absolutely annihilating You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen, as that's just the first matchup of the day. I believe we're going to take a quick break, hopefully sort out some technical issues, and get everything set and situated on our end. So don't go anywhere. There's more Call of Duty content coming at you later today. It's going to be a fun time. Once again, GG's to Project Above. Uper, do you have anything to add before the break?
Nothing that I can think of right now. I just know that I definitely know that Chaos is going to be feeling this one for a little bit, but it's like I said, all about composure. And luckily, Project Above, they didn't let the going down 0-2 stop them, and they're able to come back swinging with a vengeance, and they came up with a dub. So it's not over until it's over. So good job all around.
Truly. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. We'll see you real soon.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the U18 COD League. I'm Uper. We're joined by Big Rich X over here. So we got Decimate versus Unity Visual, also known as Unity for short. Hopping in this map, one sub base, hardpoint. So yeah, currently as it stands right now, like I said, we're just jumping in. Decimate's going to get a little bit of a early time on the P1 hill here. A lot of people kind of play for P2, it looks like, and that's pretty much what's going down here between both of these squads. Kind of similar to, like, whatever it's called, Karachi. No, Skid Row. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, couldn't think of the
Well,
name of the map for a second there.
it's all good. Life happens. I once forgot how to spell want as an English major, so as a codcaster, forgetting maps on occasion is forgiven. I think in hardpoint, for most situations, you're going to see players mainly focus on that P2 and P3 rotations. The P1 is mainly just sort of get a feel for each other's play styles, how teams are going to rotate, and what they are running exactly, how many subs, how many ARs you got, who's running, trophies, who's got what else, and so on and so forth. It's just getting a feel for each other's squads as we see Decimate take the lead here on the P2, Geo and Zen with a solid two-piece for this Decimate squad as Sin bounces right back. Again, this is one of the maps that has had a few of their points changed in recent memory, so it's nice to see how players adapt to the same map but with slightly different objective points.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that P3 or P2 to P3 rotation, it looks like it might potentially be going the way of Decimate, at least opening breaks. I mean, Geo gets taken down. There you got Bad Mona. I think that's what we're going to go with. Or AJ. Yeah, I'll just go with AJ.
Padmon AJ.
There we go. Yeah, I'm great with names. Don't mind me, everybody. But definitely right now, it looks like it's going to go the way of Unity rather than Decimate. But it looks like they're trying to get in that hill and trying to get some time going. But, obviously Unity's got their claws deep in that hill. Zen getting a kill. But kind of pretty much lone man as of right now until the reinforcements come in. Gets one kill, however, the rest of Unity is there to follow. So looks like right now things are going to be pretty much even for the most part as long as Unity holds on to that scrap time.
Yeah, they just got to be careful and play it smart. Tabs and Zen with some beautiful long shots as they continue to put pressure on this P3. We're able to keep it relatively close, 62 to 40. Unity just trying to stay in contention of this one as they begin their rotations to P4. P4, excuse me, as they lock in the rotations and have done a solid job of keeping this one close. Decimate was able to get a few marginal seconds of scrap on the P3, but Unity Visual has a solid lockdown on this P4. We'll see if they can maintain it because here comes Decimate.
Yeah, and right now, like number 8, that's Sin. He's kind of doing God's work, controlling that spawn point for the side of Unity. But Zen with a quick 2-piece, make that a triple. Man's got the gunny going off, and Geo there with the 4th man down. And so right now, Decimate are going to be able to go ahead and get in that hill to try to, get things going for themselves. But luckily, because of that anchoring that Unity did, they were able to jump right back, but unfortunately got taken down yet again. So, but they finally respond and get in that scrap time. And so we got ourselves a P5 that is going to be a little bit chaotic. I mean, nobody's really there right now, but you have number 2 Tabs on the side of Decimate trying to get in position to be a little bit of a menace.
Yeah, they're able to rotate on and get this P5 initially in the hands of Decimate, as there's a lot of trades happening over on P4. Again, Decimate maintaining a slight lead. We'll see if they can extend it here. Tabs watching the flank, trying to take down Prevail. Was unable to score any hits. Sin and Bad grabbing 2. Sin taking down Geo. But again, Decimate grabbing the triple digits first. As you see Prevail trying to cause some disruption in the back there, but goes down. Kugo getting the trade. Solid shots on Peel. Bad has the high ground like my hero Obi-Wan Kenobi did as Decimate continues to decimate this Unity squad on this P5. They have a solid 40-point lead now and looking for some more, Uper.
Is that 19-3? Like 100%?
Legitimately? I believe so.
Man, 20. Yeah, I mean, right now Zen is going off for his squad, getting all those kills. He's playing those power positions. You see he always in P2 hit, or like the P2 window, kind of overlooking that P1 area. AJ getting himself a 2-piece of his own. But yeah, no, I mean, it's crazy if Zen's actually 20-3. I just saw that. Man's putting in the work with the gunny. But yeah, going to a new set of rotations here, P1. Right now, it's kind of going in the way of Unity at the moment, but you do have some members of Decimate kind of crushing them up there and spitting them out. But Decimate still with a quick maths, less than 60-point lead, roughly. So, things are kind of going their way as of right now as they go ahead and get some critical kills and pick up some scrap time and, hoping to break the 160 mark so that way they're getting closer and closer to that 80-point deficit in their favor. So, nothing but green in the feed right now, though. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, Kugo's able to break it up, but only for a moment, as Bad, Geo, and Zen all score kills and hit that 80-point mark, and then some, looking for a 100-point differential now, as on this new set of rotations, Decimate is locked in. Unity kept it close on the first set, but have been playing catch-up pretty much since that P5, as they are down to by close to 100 points, right around 90 now, as 180 to 90, as they try to find a way to bounce back on the P2. Zen at 24 for 4 on the 4 streak, absolutely annihilating and decimating this Unity squad. I don't know how you take down a player like Zen if they're playing like this.
Yeah, Zen pretty much is 100% backpacking Decimate in terms of the kill department. I mean, the only other person on the team that is currently positive is Bedmon AJ, but yeah, right now it's just one of those things where Unity's really only big hope right now is that they can try to get a couple of rotations in their favor, because they are dangerously close to getting a 100-point clubbed. And I don't know about y'all, but if there's one that get triggered more than anything, especially playing rank point, is if we get a 100-point club. That's the point now.
No, it is not. You do not want to be in the 100 club, and you are already there, close to a 100 club. But Unity able to grab a little bit of points. This was their stronger hills, was P3 and P4, so they can catch up down by 120 plus points. It's a 2 full objectives you have wins just to tie it, let alone win the darn thing. There's another 3-piece for Decimate. Make a squad wipe as they get a clear hold on this point. Should be able to win as they continue to fry Zen near a 30 bomb. 30 for 6 on the 3 streak. I have not seen someone absolutely annihilate a squad like this before as we continue here.
Yeah, no, Zen definitely, I mean, if you think about it this way, man is over quadruple positive, or pretty close to it. If he isn't already. So, but yeah, no, just by training all of those kills and, forcing them on the other side of the map over by P4, the Decimate easily gets the W. Luckily for Unity, wasn't a full 100-point club. Like, they did bridge the, they get triple digits on their score, but it wasn't by much. So, Decimate coming out with a huge map 1. I mean, just look at that scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a 100-point club. That was a 146 club, or 144 club. 31 for 7. Insane performance from Decimate right there. Truly incredible. Yeah. As we get this matchup continued, I am concerned for the sanity of Unity after getting eviscerated in sub base. We're going to go right back to Karachi for Search and Destroy. It's a bit more of a methodical, slower-paced game mode, so hopefully Unity can slow things down and bounce back, and we're getting an invasion control I'm seeing, which I know some people in production aren't too happy about.
Oh, no. That is the bane of my existence, at least if I'm playing. But I just want to point out something real quick, too, is that if there's anybody in that map that I want to point out other than Zen, if you want to talk about getting chalked mentally, Peel from the side of Unity right now, dropping a 4 and 23 for kills to death. So Unity definitely has some, going back to the drawing board. I don't know if as people in the comments are putting, the lights are probably too bright. We don't know, but Unity has a chance right now to try to, go back, do some chalk talk, get a plan going, and hopefully make it a 1-1. Otherwise, this might be a very quick 3-0. But we'll never know. But Do
We'll
we
have to
need to
wait
take
and
a
see.
break at all, or
Yeah, I think we're
transition?
going to go for a quick
Yeah.
break, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure everything is set and situated for Search and Destroy on Karachi. We will be right back as we get into the matchup. I just got word from production. We're loading into the map as we speak. So
Nice.
don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have time for a break. There's no need for it, I say. We must persevere as we get ready for Karachi Search and Destroy. We're going back to a map we saw plenty of so far today. We know how players play on it. We know where they like to rotate, what angles they like to take. So this should be a fun matchup. The Search and Destroy, it's my bread, my butter, my sugar, my cream, my everything when it comes to casting as we look to watch this Decimate squad continue the annihilation on Unity Visual.
Yeah, all aboard the hype train. If you're Zen and Decimate, and right now it is already all aboard. Unity down 2 lives, but luckily they were able to pinch off a kill, take down Geo. You have AJ just creeping behind the car there, taking down whoever that was. I couldn't tell right away, but Sin, he is able to pick up a kill, but still 2v1. Had a little bit of hard time picking up that MCW, but we did get it done. You know, a little bit of grease on that MCW maybe. But definitely right now, if you're Unity, like I said, you need a hope and a prayer and a good game plan to get things going for yourself.
Yeah,
So,
Zen is just dangerous, just continuously harassing Sin right here. Pops the smoke, probably wanted to put that down on objective, gets caught out. That is just a bizarre rotation, if you ask me. I think was trying to get into the convenience shop, but missed the entrance and just got caught out by Zen here. No, they went in and bopped right back out. Just honestly, a bizarre push. I would have taken that to try and rotate back to the other objective, but either way, Zen with the 2-0 start and Decimate up 1-0 so far.
yeah, no, Decimate's doing everything right. I mean, obviously, as we saw last map, Zen is the man, the myth, the legend with that MCW, the main slayer for the ARs at least. So, man's put in the work already 2-0, you know, got himself a 2 streak. So, if he's able to rack up 4 more kills, he's got, oh, cheeky little grenade there. But yeah, if he's able to get 4 more kills, he's going to get himself a cruise missile. And so, definitely just going to go on the hunt. And right now they're defending, but you got multiple members of Unity. It looks like it's definitely going to be an A push. Zen picks up 1. I don't know if Bomb's getting put down. Yes, it was. Yep, so Bomb is down. So we're going to see how this retake is. It's a 2v3 retake for Decimate.
Could prove to be interesting. Prevail taking down Geo, and it's all up to the one and only Zen. Grabbing Sin, now in a 1v2. Trying to stay up, but gets caught out in the street, and Unity staying alive. They will not get 6-0'd here. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum as we get next round underway. Prevail playing his head glitch perfectly, then jumping up as Zen went for the slide. That is just solid gun control right there from Prevail as we flip spawns, getting ready for a round 3.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And yeah, you know, definitely they told themselves no donuts today. You know, we don't want nobody getting no kills or anything. We ain't opening up a bakery. We're trying to run and gun some boys on Decimate. So, but hey, at least, you know, round 3, they're able to tie it on up, and now they're just looking to try to take that lead change.
If they can do it, it's going to be interesting to say the least as we get round 3 underway. A beautiful drop in from Geo, looking to confirm that kill, but cannot, unfortunately. And now Geo having to rotate up top hotel. Bit of a scrap happening over on this alpha objective as B looks almost wide open. Sin protecting from above, but shots already coming. It's dropped to 66. Able to rotate up and stay alive somehow, some way. Nothing breaking yet, but something's got to give, Uper.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, nobody's gone down yet, but obviously on, you know, if you're Decimate, you want to get that bomb down as quick as possible. However, Geo getting some shots on target takes down Peel. Peel obviously not having too hot of a series as of right now, but you never know. Sometimes people get hot at the randomest times. I know that happens to me every once in a while when I'm playing ranked and I feel like a god. But in any case, you have 2 members remaining on both sides, Tabs and AJ versus Prevail and Sin. So we're going to see Bomb goes down, however. And so now it's all about that 2v2 retake. So let's see if Unity's got the juice.
Yeah, you take down that hard carry of Zen from the last game. And you give yourself a bit of a confidence boost knowing that they are down. But here comes the push. Number 8, Sin, trying to get up close and personal, rotating up, staying alive somehow, but a quick 2-piece from Decimate. Able to take it. An absolutely bewildering turn of events for Decimate. They were really close and didn't see him right next to them, but luckily Tabs was able to take care of business, and so was the rest of Decimate. That is just a beautiful round win and a solid stack up on the palm trees.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you saw one of the members of Unity there. They were trying to play that heady. Unfortunately, when they jumped down, they did not. Even though they had the high ground, it did not work in their favor. So, but Decimate goes up 2-1. But yeah, like what you said, Zen. If you take him down, you at least got a punter's chance. So, and I feel like that's probably Unity's best, decision right now for a game plan.
Yeah, it's certainly a strategy, but you never really want to be that lone wolf just going for kills. You want to try and focus objective and play as a squad. It's a 3v3 now as Peel and Bad go down. Tabs getting taken down. We'll see if Unity can take advantage of the numbers game now. It's all up to Zen and Geo trying to find their Zen, keep things composed. They push up towards the objective, but not going for the plant just yet. Prevail with the bamboozle. They're going to be planting on Alpha. As Zen goes down, it's all up to Geo in the 1v3.
Yeah, no, Geo's in a little bit of a pickle right now. Obviously 1v3 retakes are never ideal, but it has been done before. We've even seen obviously 1v4s, and so it really just kind of depends. It's really going to be down to the bomb time, but unfortunately, hyping up Geo, it gets taken down. The caster's curse kind of in a way strikes again. But Unity, they're able to keep this map 2 kind of neck and neck. So really, it's been pretty even on both sides. So I feel like the main X factor that is going to be necessary for either team to kind of go ahead and start to take away this map 2 is just going to be a matter of positioning, trying to get those trades and trying to make sure that, you take down people in the right ways where you're able to either get bombed down or get the defusal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to prove to be interesting either way as we're all tied up here at 2 apiece. Zen here rotating up top, trying to get some map info. Doesn't want to get up too high. Just doesn't want to be exposed, picked off from, back alleyway or from palm trees. As you see, number 5, Peel holding there. It's Tabs and company wait to push up. Shots coming in. Sin taking him down. And again, that's the problem with that verticality is you just leave yourself exposed. Sin able to rotate up and take down AJ. And now Decimate finding themselves with their back against the wall. Can they stay alive here, Uper?
Yeah, no, and that's kind of the problem, Zen, he needs to get his weapons hot, and unfortunately he's kind of gone cold a little bit in the last couple of rounds, so not able to ride the high off of the amazing map 1 that he had, but he's still trying to get it going. He does find one, however, 1v3, gets tagged from the side, bomb is down, so obviously not a good ideal position. Oh, he almost turns on one of the members of Unity coming after him, but unfortunately wasn't enough. Feel like if he had one more shot on target, he probably would have been able to take him down. But Unity now forcing a lead change, going up 3-2 in this map 2. So, beautiful job. Sin getting hot at the right time. Like I said, currently 7-3. So, current map MVP as of right now is for sure Sin from Unity Visual.
Yeah, but it ain't over until it's over. No MVPs being declared just yet. But again, a solid performance, like you were saying, from Sin. As the rest of Unity Visual trying to bounce back again. I believe the scoreboards are a little glitched, sadly, so those aren't the true KDs of the players after 5 rounds as we get ready for the 6th. It's a bit of a split defense from Decimate, 2 Bravo, 2 Alpha, as they begin to push up. AJ grabbing the first kill. Geo grabbing 1. Doesn't see Sin at their feet, and Sin able to at least grab 1. Won't be a flawless round for Decimate, but they're looking pretty good at a 3-2 right now. Sliding around, Sin gets caught out by Zen. Those guns are heating up as Kugo is left in a bit of a sticky situation as it's a 3v1 situation. Kugo with the headshot on Tabs. Kugo rotating out. I don't think they realize that they're right there. Zen might get stunned out here, and Kugo gonna push. Kugo, though, didn't have the full regen and unfortunately goes down. A solid round for Decimate to keep things even, Uper.
Yeah, no, this is really a back and forth match. It's like we win around, you win around. It's been very, very back and forth. So, like I said, it's going to be those little things that kind of make a big difference. And right now, it seems like both rosters are pretty much dead even in terms of, people popping off at random times or, whatever the case may be. So, it's been a pretty good map too. Can't complain at all. But, like I said, it's getting down to the wires. So we're going to see how this goes.
Yeah, it will take some time, as it should take us to, I believe, around 10 or 11. One of these teams, though, needs to take a commanding lead here. Just put this one behind them. Decimate has the advantage, though. They have the momentum. They're getting that bomb down, and they have the first blood. They're up 1-0 in the series. And as Bad goes down, the Unity able to get the trade and then some. You just got to be careful here. Rotating up, Peel, trying to stay alive, playing that head glitch perfectly as Tabs goes down, was unable to grab a hit marker. And Peel thought they were going for the defuse there, Uper, but it's just rotating through.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And quite honestly, though, Peel, he needed to get his stuff going. I mean,
beautiful Sin.
ooh, man. Oh, my. Oh, and Geo responds with a two-piece of his own. Last man standing, but gets taken down. But yeah, no, like Peel is what was needed. He's currently 1-6, so he was 0-6 going into that round. So I feel like if Peel is able to get at least one kill per round, it's going to make a huge difference on the side of Unity. Because ultimately, whenever rounds are this close, it's because somebody on one or both teams is not really getting those crucial trades or initial picks.
Yeah, exactly. You want your players to have at least a 1.0 KD or higher in Search and Destroy, because then they're at least getting their trades. Your job, at least on defense, is to get one kill, at least one, and then you're set and squared. If you're on the defense, your job obviously, or if you're on the attack, your job obviously is to plant. But if you can at least win your one-on-one gunfights, then you're setting your team up for success, because it just gives you the numbers game, and you're doing your part. As it's a 3v2 now, Unity taking it to them, Bad able to even things up at 2 apiece. Looking to do a little parkour action, trying to take the high ground as Sin begins the rotation towards Alpha, pushing up, and just like that, Decimate tying it up once again. The players getting caught out almost exactly at the same time, so you love that team synergy from Decimate.
Yeah, absolutely. Feeling like Starship Troopers, they're doing their part. So they're trying, getting things going for themselves on the side of Decimate. And, like I said, unfortunately, Peel, he was the first one to get taken down from the side of Unity. So I think he's now 1-7 just because obviously the scoreboards are scuffed. But yeah, like I said, ultimately now with Decimate attacking, you want to play for your picks, get the bomb down in position. Whereas defending wise for Unity, you just got to get one kill, get your trade. Do whatever. You don't want to group up or do anything too crazy. But see, Tabs here looks like he is going to hang out in that P1 area. But Peel, there we go.
Nice. Yeah,
there we go. Peel, the man, the myth, the legend, getting some stuff done. But yeah, like I said, Unity just absolutely needs to hold on and try their best. And now it's all up to Peel himself.
Yep, unfortunately caught out in a 1v3 situation with Zen still alive. You do not want to be here if you are Unity right now. Peel has struggled thus far and continues, unfortunately, as Badmon AJ taking him down. As Decimate will take us to match point first. We'll see if they can put it away and take a 2-0 series lead. Peel caught out in the apartments. Rent was due. And he ain't Spider-Man, so unfortunately you can't just go all emo and say, I'll pay rent when you fix the door. Door ain't getting fixed anytime soon either way. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, Decimate currently has the advantage. We'll see if they can put this away. A lot of streaks currently up 2-3-2 if the scoreboard is to be believed at all for the streaks as we get this round 10 underway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Decimate looking to have some pizza time if they win this next round, baby. So obviously, on the defending side, AJ currently in that top AC, still 4-4, but he's getting absolutely beamed with bullets there. 26 HP to his name. So, but Geo and Peel, getting some kills in here, 3-3. Peel still has bomb though, and it definitely looks like it's going to be going down B as long as he doesn't get tagged up here. But Geo,
beautiful shots, Geo.
Geo being the difference maker, currently 10-8, but Bomb is going to go down. And so now we got a 3v2 retake. And so Unity, if they want a chance to get this round 11 and force themselves the map win, they got to hold on.
Oh, a
Oh!
beautiful two-piece from Sin. A phenomenal flank, and it's all up to Zen in the 1v2. Peel still holding on Bravo as Sin holds in mid. Zen up top. Bobbing and weaving. Spots one, drops in. Might have been a little confused, but Peel actually gets both kills, takes down their teammate, and secures the W. Coming out of nowhere from 0 to hero. Peel from the burning car, able to rotate through and thread the needle. Shot a little early and I think got the kill on their own teammate, but nonetheless was able to secure the W and not let Zen rotate away and start causing panic in a 1v1. Solid callouts from Sin as well, as we are going to a round 11 just as predicted, ladies and gentlemen.
Bong. There's the bell. Normally there's a bell, but
I was just like, what? That's
the bang, it's whatever. But hey,
well, ring. Are you doing like a boxing bell?
Yeah, well, in like
No,
a CDL, they have that,
Fair enough. As we get round 11 underway, ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. Geo grabbing a big first kill, but Kugo is there with the trade. It's a 3v3 already, waiting down below. Kugo bobbing and weaving, trying to stay alive. A beautiful stun, but it's not enough. Tabs with an aggressive push into enemy spawn, but it's already a 2v2. They're getting trades, keeping things even. A bit of a split as Zen is all alone still. As Tabs rotates through, Prevail might have been spotted out. Tabs got to be careful, rotating up. He looks away at the last second. Tabs is caught out, is stunned, tries to stay alive, and does somehow as Zen takes down Peel. It's all up to Prevail. Can they prevail in this situation, Uper?
I know, comes down to this with Prevail and Tabs. With Prevail comes on top, we got ourselves a great round 11, 1v1. Prevail versus Zen. We're going to see who gets it done. Oh, Prevail gets caught. Oh! My
Prevail
Lord.
does it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Folks, that was incredible. A solid job from Unity winning it out, especially against Zen in the 1v1. So we're getting a guaranteed game 4. Prevails once again for Unity. Or finally prevails, I should say, as they fell in the hard point. But a beautiful job in the search and destroy. Just a phenomenal game. We'll see how Unity fares as we continue, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no, that was a really, really, really good map there by Unity. Obviously being able to clutch it up and get it going for themselves. So, you gotta love to see it, man. And right now it's 1-1, so they're still in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're getting completely blown out 3-0. So,
No.
Even though Decimate had a really strong map 1, Unity came back swinging and won the round 11.
Yeah, that was really impressive and truly just a phenomenal game of Search and Destroy. Now, we've seen a lot of Karachi thus far tonight. Back three Karachis back to back to back is insane.
Yeah.
But we love it either way. Luckily, with the second matchup, it's all different maps for each different matchup should it go to a game 5. You know what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no,
I'm just a wee bit tired and out of it, so excuse me if I mix up my words once or twice as we get ready for a control invasion, which I know you're just absolutely stoked for, Uper.
Oh, no, as long as I'm watching and casting, I love the map, but playing it, ooh, yeah, no, that's not fun. But like I said, obviously with Control Invasion, the name of the game is defense and kills, right? Like obviously everybody knows how notorious that A objective is on Invasion. It's like when you're attacking, it's either you go for A right away or you capture B and hopefully you get spawns. Otherwise, when you're defending, you want to just say completely screw B or focus on A. Like Invasion Control, with the way that the spawns are and the objectives and where they're located, it can just be an absolute crapshoot. So it's really anybody's game. It's a slay heavy map, so it's not as much as like some other maps for Control where you can kind of get away with the objective.
Yeah, it should prove to be an interesting matchup, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for a Control Invasion. It's going to be a fun one. These two teams are tied up now. Someone's got to take the lead here, though. And I'm still giving it to Decimate. They performed much better in the hard point and fought valiantly in the search and destroy. So I give them the go ahead in Control as well. I think they win out here with Control and hard point back to back. If it goes to another search and destroy, It's going to be interesting as we get underway here. Kugo gets things started off with an environmental kill. Geo with a quick trade as we get this control matchup underway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, my personal prediction is that I think Unity is going to win this control. They're going to lose the hard point, but then win the game 5. I think they're going to Neslo them. I got a good feeling about a Neslo coming in. So, but as of right now, though, as things kind of go their way, Unity being the defending team, 28-25 in terms of lives. And like I said, when it comes down to it, do you want to go for that A objective right away, or do you want to go for B? And it looks like Decimate is going to be going for B after. I think they pushed.
Yeah, they did.
Right
they did an initial alpha push, which you see, it's pretty common for an invasion control matchup. Teams trying to win out that initial gunfight to get progress on alpha, but sadly Decimate couldn't get there. They get onto Bravo though with relative ease. Again, one of the easier of the two objectives to get to. Just trying to cross the map all the way from Palace to get to objectives is difficult on its own, but Bravo is the easier of the two. Tabs with a nice flank, able to grab one as they begin to push in through Broken Hotel, quickly getting picked up. Peel and Prevail grabbing 2, Geo grabbing another as Bravo gets secured. It's 20-19 in live, so Decimate has done a phenomenal job keeping things relatively even as they even it up with Zen taking down Prevail as continuing to cook now. That's a 3-piece. Kugo, the last one up, and this could be the opening Decimate is looking for. See if they can lock in and try to find a way into this alpha point.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's 3 down now if you're Unity. That's actually 4 now, so now it's time to snack the objective and get her going. You got 2 men from Decimate on there right now. Geo getting those critical kills, so Decimate looks like they might have themselves a round 1 here. But my son's being belligerent. I'm going to go put him to bed real quick, everybody.
I got you. Take your time. Daddy Youper's got to go to work outside of the casting booth, ladies and gentlemen, so don't you worry. I will be with you every step of the way. Decimate grabbing that first round. Surprisingly, on the offense on a notoriously difficult attacking map. Geo with that kill on Prevail. Geo with a phenomenal start at 10 for 3. See if they can continue such efficiency on the defensive side of things, and I think they will. That is just my pick prediction right here, right now. They did a phenomenal job in Hardpoint, and Control is more similar to Hardpoint than I would say Search and Destroy. So like I said, I gave the edge to Decimate, and so far they're proving me to be the smarter individual. As Zen goes absolutely massive for the 3-piece for the opener. You love to see it. AJ clearing house as I'm at a loss for words. Absolutely bamboozled this Unity squad. A truly, truly incredible job as Zen continuing to cook finally goes down. A solid start, though, for Decimate. And I believe we both predicted Decimate to take this one. But either way, we're getting a game 4. I wasn't trying to say I was smarter than Youper. He is way more intelligent than I am right now. My words are just getting all sorts of mixed up, ladies and gentlemen, as we get this matchup continuing underway. As you see, I'm just falling over my words left, right, and center like I got my shoes tied as Decimate tries to recapture this B control. Kugo gets in there as Decimate tries to find a way to break in. You see they're still protecting that A flank. Geo holding on the outside. Zen grabbing a kill as well. Prevail trying to rotate in, but it is all green in the kill feed. Looking like they're making it rain. Tabs holding, with head glitching on Bravo. Rotating up now. Could go massive here. Is able to grab 1, but Sin and Prevail grab 2. Still relatively even in lives. 22-16, so Decimate definitely has the edge here. Unity still alive in this matchup. They stop the clock. 16 seconds left. They got to get on Bravo to continuously stop this clock and secure it to give themselves more time, but Geo had that cruise missile in their back pocket. Might be able to score a 2-piece here if they can thread it, and they do. Kugo and Sin go down. Clock is running. Zen grabbing another. Tabs grabbing the 4th, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. A pivotal cruise missile from Geo, and then the rest of Decimate clean up house. That is an incredible round 2, and what a cruise missile placement from Geo. Just threading the needle through those tall apartment buildings and is able to grab a 2-piece on that Bravo point. Just a solid job. Tabs with the final kill. Quickly went down inside Palace, but again, just about disrupting that push, making sure the clock runs out, and Decimate did a great job of that. They quickly run up a 2-0 lead. They
Proving me
absolutely
wrong.
annihilated on the attack. Uper, welcome back.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, no, Decimate's making me look like an idiot. Currently 2-0 for the round count, but I mean, obviously, right now, like it's kind of. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm not really shocked because, like I said, Decimate's been doing a really good job when it comes to the slaying department and controls like that happy hybrid where, it's a little bit of objective, a little bit of slaying, but, right now things are definitely going their way. I don't know what Zen's score is, if he's 5-3 actually or not, but Geo's been the man. This has definitely been his map for sure so far in this in this map 3. I mean, look at that, man's got a 2-piece right there, so. Beautiful job by Decimate getting things done. But Kugo shooting it down over at B, and you have Prevail, who's currently hanging out over on A. So trying to at least, not necessarily a reverse sweep of the series, but reverse sweep of the map. That's kind of what Unity's wanted to go for, and they're getting it done in some capacity.
AJ getting a little bamboozled there on the convenience store in mid. Zen rotating in with the Renetti, but Peel with the 2-piece bringing out the Renetti as well. 25-20 now as Decimate is struggling on the attack as Unity begins to close in, looking for a spawn trap perhaps as Decimate tries to punch through this Unity defense. Trophy system set up on Excavator. Peel has a chance to just rack up a lot of kills, but quickly, almost immediately as I start hyping them up, they get taken down. Zen and Geo with the 2-piece, and Bravo is wide open for captures. 21-19 in live still. Unity has the advantage, but Decimate just shows their retake skills are second to none as they get that second progress bar filled. Zen and Geo grabbing kills. Prevail looking for the 2-piece, but who else but Zen to go absolutely massive for another 3-piece on the 4 streak. Geo on the 3 streak as well, as they're going to be able to secure Bravo thanks to Zen's incredible performance in those broken apartments. Geo rotating up and Zen able to escape with their life, but it's not looking good for Unity right now. They gave up that Bravo point pretty quickly. We'll see if they can slay out and stay alive.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you had a little bit of an opportunity over on B if you are Unity visual, but unfortunately doesn't really go your way. But right now it's all about turtling up, like obviously watching the back garage, back gas, AJ getting a 2-piece. Oh, that's
there's the team down.
Oh no. So now, no, this is all hands on deck. If you're Decimate, you want to just completely crush that hill, get as many people in his position as possible, or at the very least get the positions to try to counteract any kind of pushes that Unity might have coming their way.
Yeah, exactly. Sin rotating up, able to clear house. Tabs trying to get in there. Peel grabs one. Zen able to stay alive. AJ going down, and a beautiful retake from Unity. I thought Decimated had it locked in, but Unity wins out in the lives department and is able to retake the objective almost too easily, and now can set up for a solid defensive hold, make it a slog for Decimate to try to rotate through mid or from the Bravo side. As they continue to rack up kills, it's 9-7. Prevail causing all sorts of havoc over on tank side of Palace. Peel with a nasty 2-piece as well. It's 9v4. These are the last lives of Decimate. Can they make them count? They won't be able to get to the objective in time regardless, as Unity is going to be able to stay alive in this control matchup.
Yeah, no, that was a huge retake from Unity there, because, I mean, Decimate, if they had all hopped on that hill, immediately they would have been able to probably insta-cap at least one tick of that A objective, but unfortunately for them, decided to take the safe route, let Geo hang out in the hill, and then try to get power positions, but, that retake by Unity, able to get those power positions out, and Geo out of the hill, kind of, they were breathing a fresh air a little bit,
Yeah.
Sigh of relief, like, holy crap, that was almost it right there. But now they just need 2 more rounds, and one of them's going to be an attacking round. So if you're Unity, you get this attacking round taken care of, you got a punter's chance to try to win that round 5.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Again, I think if you are able to get control of an objective, you stack it, especially if it's that alpha point. You want as many people on there as quickly as possible so you can secure it as quickly as possible. AJ trying to clear alpha. Might get bamboozled here, trying to rotate back, and a nice turn and burn from AJ. As they keep Alpha clear, Tabs going down, Bravo wide open for Unity to take over.
Yeah, I know, and right now, just the way things are going, it's kind of, tied up in terms of lives. Like, it's not really too hardcore of a deficit on either side, but Right now Unity, they're just trying to get that tick on B, and it looks like they did get the first tick, and they're trying to go for the second. You got 2 members of Unity on B, kind of playing around there. So if you're Decimate, it's almost better to just cut your losses at this point and not waste your lives, because you are down by 3, and so that B objective fully taken by Unity, and now it's the dreaded A objective that I personally hate. But like I said, it's all about power positions as well as trades. So if Unity is able to get a quick 3 or 4, you're cooking with gas at that point.
Yeah, it's trying to get a 4-piece though, again, especially against this Decimate squad, is going to be tough. You see Zen and Geo grabbing 2 kills, or 1 kill each, 2 kills for their squad. Tabs grabbing another, and that's a close to a team wipe. And when you see Geo in Palace is going to be disrupting their pushes regardless. They have to spend time clearing Palace, looking for Geo, and he's just going to distract them, taking more time off the clock. Is able to grab 1, looking for some more, but either way, that takes a lot of time off the clock and prevents the push. Kugo is able to get close, but still, you got to get in there. You got Zen holding on the outside as Kugo's just waiting to push. Here's Zen rotating, looking for the free kill. Almost gets turned on Kugo, and Peel grabbing kills. But Tabs and Geo bouncing right back, and that just goes to show how quickly things can change. And now Decimate is set up wonderfully again on defense. Unity Visual has a bit of a split push going on right now. I see 5 and 6 falling behind, 7 and 8 Prevail and Sin pushing a little bit alone, but Kugo and Prevail grabbing a 3-piece now. Tabs all alone on objective, and there's the squad wipe. My goodness, making me eat my words, Uper.
Yeah, I know. If you guys look at the bottom left of your screen, you can see all 4 green arrows. They're going to be coming towards that A objective, but numbers 2 and 4, 2 gets taken down. Geo with the 2-piece alongside Zen are able to
Beautiful
clear
retake.
him out. Yeah, that was a beautiful retake. It could have been absolutely disgusting for Decimate not being able to get those kills, but Geo, being the man, the myth, the legend, going in hot and able to get that 2-piece, that makes a huge difference. And then obviously Zen going off and pushing him back, that makes a huge difference as well. But I think Unity only really has 1 more push, and yeah, I think this might go the way of Decimate. Only person left standing is Prevail that's even close, and he gets taken down. So
that's going to do it. They just got to stay alive, play their lives. Decimate, don't get too aggressive with it. Don't go down in lives, obviously. Still a potential for that to happen, but again, clock's running out. That's going to do it as Decimate will take a 2-1 lead. We're going to hardpoint, and I'm sticking with my prediction. Decimate's going to take this one.
Yeah, no, unfortunately for me, no Neslos are going to be had today, but hey, that's perfectly okay. But obviously, like right now, Unity, they had some scrap in them for that map 3, and so now when it comes down to it, this is the big map of the series. If you're Decimate, you're going to win the series 3-1, but otherwise, if you're Unity, you're going to force that game 5, and in the Search and Destroy, you at least won the Search and Destroy on that map too. So if you're Unity, so right now your main focus is just complete the control, or complete the hard point on Skid Row, which, as we all know, positions
P2,
2 and P2 and P5, those are your money hills. And if you're able to have both rotations, instead of rotations, that's 120 times 2, that's 240. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Maybe get some points there, quick math for all you math blasters out there. But, yeah, so that's one of those things that you got to have a game plan moving forward. And I think Unity might have it, maybe. I mean, Zen and Geo right now are hot. So
they are really hot. And I imagine they're going to start relatively quickly. They don't want to get iced waiting for the lobby to get going.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I can say that I think teams might start doing in the future, should Skid Row stay in the rotation of competitive maps, just leaving a player on that P2 and P5 side at all times. I mean, especially in the P2 like sniper's nest, where you can just aim down tunnel or look into the garage or look over that P5 rotation point near the fire escapes. I honestly see the benefit of just holding a player there, locking in P2 and P5, and then playing for scrap on the other objectives. It seems like a distinct possibility in the near future. As we get loaded in, ladies and gentlemen, this is match number 4 between Decimate and Unity Visual. Decimate on match point, looking to put this one away. They annihilated Unity in the first hard point. We'll see if they can do it again here.
Yeah, no, and like I said, for Unity, you just got to survive the hard point. Like, as you said, they got absolutely trashed. and you don't want that to happen. And right now, it looks like
There's
it's
a
majority
three-piece.
green. Yeah, that's the, obviously green in the feed. It's going to be a good day for Decimate in that regard. But obviously, if you look at number 6, that's Kugo from Unity. Well, he
Already playing for P2.
already playing for P2 but got taken down. And so, yeah, I mean, like I said, Unity's only chance at winning this series right now is if they at least win the hard point. But opening break and shots going on target, it looks like Decimate is going to be a little bit too much for Unity to handle. But like you said, it's just the beginning of the match. It ain't over till the fat lady singing, basically, as the cool kids would say back in the day. But right now, that P2, it's going to be all green in that P2.
Yeah, exactly. I think Decimate gave up a little too much time on the P1, if you ask this caster. I would have liked them to have fought for it a little more. I understand the importance of P2, but you need a player there like Max in the early going, so I think they gave up a lot of time on that P1. We'll see if it comes back to bite them. Prevail and Sin grabbing a 2-piece for Unity. Tabs left all alone on the objective. Zen's got to rotate up. That's a beautiful shot from Kugo. We'll see if Zen is able to get up there, and they are, at least for the moment. Keep the objective in their hands, trying to stay alive, and finally now taking the lead. But you see how much that P1 time came into effect for Unity to maintain at least some control, keep it close. But now it looks like P2 firmly in control for Decimate as we rotate to P3 alleyway. Unity has the rotations, but we've seen how dangerous Decimate is at retaking a hill.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I feel like the number 1 position as of right now in real time on this map is going to be number 7 and 8, Prevail and Sin. I mean, that back laundry entrance is a pretty big push point for Decimate with the way that they do retake. Otherwise they're going to be coming through that P1. Looks like they're going to try the P1 first. Kind of goes their way, in a way. 7 and 8, that's Prevail and Sin. They're going to go ahead. Prevail with the 3-piece. Unfortunately, took Kugo with them. You got Zen contesting. But, yeah, right now it's just an absolute bloodbath
there it is
on that P3. But Zen coming out on top. And like what you said, Decimate, they were able to go ahead and break that hill. And that's kind of been their bread and butter this entire time. So... But Prevail, going ahead and coming in hot, doesn't know the trophy's there, almost blows himself up. But you do get that on your bigger jobs.
Yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, as Unity able to keep this one close. Again, a solid P3 hold, but I attribute it to that P1 hold time. I mean, they got 33 seconds on a P1 and were only able to get about 24 on the P3, didn't really get any on the P2, so they keep it close thanks to that P1 holding time. And Kugo with a nice 2-piece, and the kill feed lights up black for Unity visual as they are a united front and lock in on the barbershop as they start to cut Decimate down to size. We'll see if they can maintain it, but Geo breaking it back through for Decimate. Can they retake the objective? We've seen them do it before, but again, Prevail with a solid 2-piece, stops that push. Tabs goes down to Kugo, and a solid hold thus far from Unity.
Yeah, and that's what they needed. Obviously this scrap time is crucial as well, but the problem, though, is that right now, obviously going from P4, getting that scrap time's nice, but we're coming up on a money hill, and that's going to be P5, and as you can see, numbers 1 and 2, that's Zen and Tabs over on the side of Decimate. They're going to be getting in those power positions with Zen holding down the ticket side, and oh no, Team Nade kind of unfortunately taking down that push on the ticket side, but like I said, right now with Unity, their main objective is just to get them out of this money hill, and then that way they can try to train that P1, P2. But obviously, it's better said than done.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there, as P5 is cleared. Peel going absolutely massive for a 4 streak, as they just gave up on that P4. Unity didn't get the scrap of that P4. They got the whole kit and caboodle of that P4 as they take about a 30, close to 40-point lead. Decimate able to get back on the P5, but not the money hill that they were looking for. A lot of time was left on the clock thanks to Unity's solid gunplay, and there's another 3-piece for Unity. Zen able to grab 1, but Unity breaks the P5 and will be able to take an even bigger lead here if Prevail can stay up, which it looks like they will. Never mind Geo and Zen making me eat my words. Kugo staying right there. The caster curse is real, ladies and gentlemen. Unity visual still looking good with a solid 30-point lead.
Yeah, no, and that's all you got to do is you got to disrupt that P5 if you're Unity. I mean, obviously you came out with a little bit of time, but if you can disrupt the P2 and the P5 rotations and you just focus on the scrap time on the others, that's pretty much your main game plan, especially because Decimate's guns, they're absolutely brutal.
What was
Little spinning
AJ
attack.
going in for the Spinaroonie action? A solid three-piece for Unity once again, as Decimate just can't see is floundering a bit here and just does not look like the hardpoint squad that we saw. Tabs with a double heady, but again, Unity Visual taking a 50-point plus lead now. As Decimate is just playing catch up as they try to get set up for P2. They're leaving a lot of time on this P1 hill, and it's going to cost them.
Yeah, no, right now things are going just the way that Unity drew it up. Like, obviously they have a game plan moving forward into this map and in this map 4, and it's working out for them as of right now. The Tunnel of Death, though, you got multiple members of Decimate coming in trying to get things going. Unfortunately for them, though, you got Unity popping that door open saying hello, doing their best Jack Nicholson impression in The Shining, and going ahead and chopping them down. So definitely Unity running away, kind of turning the tables on Decimate based off that P1 or map 1.
I really don't know what's happening with Decimate. They haven't scored a point in what seems like ages. They finally get on to P2, but they're down by close to 100 now. AJ grabbing a nice popcorn nade to take down Peel and Prevail. Zen and company starting to wake up a little bit, realizing, hey, we need to get back in this. We're down by close to 100. Wake the blank up. You know what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen. As the rotations to P3 begin, Decimate finally finding some rhythm. They're going to get this scrap of P2, but they're still going to be down by close to 50 points. So they're going to need all of this P3 to break even. And this was a big money hill for Unity on that last rotation. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, when it comes down to it with Unity, this is the biggest hill of the entire next set of rotations, because even though it's just P3, if you get a good train going, if you're Unity, you got yourself the game before you even get to P5, and no matter what, even if you're trying to get that scrap time, you hold on that early rotation to P5, and you got yourself the game right there, too. So right now, Unity has a good chance of winning this this map 4, but obviously it all depends on the player's skills, and right now Unity is definitely outplaying Decimate by just a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be a little upset when this goes to a game 5, because that's what it's looking like. Back-to-back game 5s are exhausting for casters, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just speaking the truth. It's just insane. As Decimate is gonna get a bit of scrap, but they are again down by a full hard point. Geo is gonna try to stay alive, but unfortunately goes down. They get the scrap and are down by about 50 exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Unity's already rotated onto the new point. They get a two-piece to open it up. Zen grabs one, but no one even close to this P4 for Decimate. And they got to contest here or they're going to lose.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, Unity can win here, but number 8, Sin, he was playing that P1, and it was doing God's work in there, just trying to play that disruptive role. I mean, obviously, 25 seconds remaining for Unity in order to make this a game 5, or map 5, rather, but they're still going hard. Geo trying to get in the point, can't get it done. Multiple members of Decimate are getting taken down systematically. AJ, last man on point, almost gets the two-piece, but can't get it done. Kugo by himself, and so right now Unity 10 seconds left before we got ourselves a game 5. Multiple members, all black in the feed, tunnel of death, everybody's down. That is going to be
kidding me.
game.
What happened, Decimate? What happened? That's what I want to know. It makes me look a fool with my prediction earlier, but also it's just a complete reversal of the first hard point. I mean, it was nigh perfect for them on sub base, if my memory serves me right. And it just all fell apart here. They let too much P1 point time go. They lost their rotations. They couldn't break hills worth a darn. I'm using PG language here to try and vent my frustration, but it's not the same. Oh my goodness. Just I have a terrible feeling that this is going to go to a round 11 search and destroy.
Oh, absolutely.
Just because I was exhausted coming into this. My blood is boiling at this point, so I got a little more energy. But back to back best of 5s going to the map 5 is nigh unheard of. all of the leagues I've ever casted for. So for it to
Oh no,
happen in the
absolutely.
U18, for it to happen in the U18, you know it's a special league, truly a standout amongst the rest because this just doesn't happen. I've seen so many 3-0s, 3-1s, back to back best of fives
Hmm.
going to a map 5 just is. It's unheard of for me, so I'm just venting my frustrations. Luckily, it's a search and destroy terminal. It's my favorite mode, my favorite map.
Yeah,
So
no,
my anger is satiated, ladies and gentlemen.
the best way, a
I'll
little
get off my
cherry on
soapbox.
top. No, a little cherry on top with that terminal S&D, but I am 100% excited because if we go to a round 11, like come on, man, round 11 1v1 bomb planted. Ugh. I love round 11s, man, and I love map 5s even more. Like what you said, we really as casters in a lot of these amateur leagues, we're not able to see many game 5s, but getting it back to back. But yeah, make sure you guys got your snacks, got your
It
popcorn,
shows the talent.
noisemakers,
It
everything.
shows the talent of U18, and just these teams
Absolutely.
are fighting for tooth and nail for each round,
Crappy.
each point. We're already loading into search and destroy, so these players are not letting off the gas. We're getting right into it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the decider between Decimate and Unity, where there's no reverse sweep here. It's just going back to back to back, trading
Oh
off, and
boy.
there's a beautiful nade to start things off for Sin and Unity, storming right out of the gates
Oh
of
my.
hell, like Leonidas and the 300 themselves prevail with the headshot, and Tabs quickly left all alone as Peel absolutely threading the needle, and a flawless start for Unity. It is not looking good for Decimate right now.
Man, this series just been no stop, all gas when it comes down to getting into these games back to back. But yeah, no, Unity after that huge W of a map 4, they are just putting the pedal to the metal and not letting up off of the gas. Like I said, they are going full steam ahead. And man, that nade at the beginning, oh, chef's kiss, baby, absolutely beautiful. That's what you like to see. But yeah, no, 100%. Decimate's kind of flustered at the moment. They thought they had the series at some point, but it's not going their way. But obviously, momentum can change at any time. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how these two rosters, and like what we touched about before, remember, every single one of these people in this game right now are under the age of 18, and that blows my mind.
Yeah, the skill being displayed is truly mind-boggling, and just like that, Univisual takes a 2-0 lead. If I had these skills, even half the skills of some of these players, I'd try to go pro. It's absolutely
Nice.
insane. The movement and the accuracy that they play with is insane, and I know that's why I am in in the booth and not on the sticks, ladies and gentlemen, as
Absolutely.
Unity has an absolutely flawless start, a near flawless start, I should say, as Unity Visual takes a 2-0 lead. Truly an incredible start for them. They keep the momentum from the hard point. They must have heard us in the booth talking some schmack about them, as Unity Visual just absolutely annihilates this Decimate squad.
No, absolutely, and Peel's really come a long way in the series too. Obviously, starting off 4-23 in map 1, but now he's 2-1 and making those plays for his squad. So, definitely most improved player. Oh no, AJ with a teammate on Geo. You hate to see it, but no, definitely. As things have been going right now, it seems like Unity's firing on all cylinders, but Decimate unfortunately need to kind of get their groove, but it might be too little too late. I mean, right now, Unity is close to making it a 3-0 for round count with Zen all by himself in a 1v3. So Zen getting some shots on Peel, gets him down 1v2. Kugo and Sin hanging out. Bomb, however, is down if you're Decimate, so Zen obviously got to pick up the bomb, and it looks like he does. 25 seconds to plant or get 2 kills. But
and it won't get nothing, as
Nope.
Decimate is just has had their groove thrown off like their Emperor Cusco, and it's just not good. Sin here rotating up in the plane, just waited for the push. Zen didn't stand a chance, got popped in his little piggly wigglies, and sadly those piggies will not make it to market, ladies and gentlemen. That is unfortunate. A 3-0 start for Unity. Can they keep it going? This is the decider. I think you do not want to drop 4-0, because I really think that's the final punch in your ticket, and you're going to be sent home packing. Decimate needs a win here, and they need it desperately.
Yeah, learning from the lessons of round one, we got some trophy systems down if you're Decimate, which obviously put a huge stop on those initial nades. But Prevail getting a kill on a Geo and Peel and company, Kugo, everybody going for that rush plant on B, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty quick bomb plant. So bomb goes down, 2v2, Peel and Prevail against Tabs and Zen. Zen in the back. Oh, unfortunately can't get the kill, can't finish it. Prevail got his homies back. Oh,
Tabs
no.
on the bomb. Going for the defuse. Peel spots him, though, thankfully. Saw it on the HVAC. Always, always, always keep your eye on the bomb. That's a 4-0 start for Unity, and I think we can... I don't want to say it just yet, but I think it might be over for Decimate. Tabs went for the Ninja defuse in a desperation play, but sadly it did not pay off.
Yeah, no, it's not looking too good for Decimate, but like I said, the momentum is the huge key about these rounds, especially if the ones that are really quick. So if Decimate's able to at least get one round win and try to cascade that into something bigger for momentum switching, you know, anything's possible, but you obviously you got to get that round win, and right now it's eluding Decimate pretty hard.
Yeah, it is not looking good. Tabs rotating up to plane. But again, this attack has just been stalled left, right, and center. Unity Visual has just played... I mean, they've played perfect search and destroy right now. They have not dropped around yet, especially on terminal. It is notoriously difficult, especially on attack, trying to rotate up to objectives. Zen grabs the first blood, but Sin quickly trading it out and now rotating up to the Burger Town. See players caught out in bookstores. They try to rotate into plane. Peel holding in the back. Tabs peeking out. Peel, I don't think has been spotted just yet, but might have been picked up by Tabs. Peel pops up. Tabs rotates in, though, and is able to secure the kill. Kugo going down, and now Sin going down as well. Decimate finding some semblance of life, some semblance of momentum. Can they swing the momentum fully in their favor and grab another round? We'll have to just wait and see. Geo sliding out of the bookstore and reading the play like a book, taking down Sin. It's 4-1, though, so Decimate has a long, long road to travel down to try to break this even.
Yeah, no, this hill that they got to climb right now, it almost feels like it's Mount Everest. You know, obviously it's going to be a battle, but obviously, you know, battles can be won as long as you got to keep your composure and have your gunny. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Decimate, they just needed that one. So, are they going to try to domino effect and get some more round wins, or are they about to lose 2 in a row and Unity ends up winning? But we're going to find out. But initial gunfights, Geo and Peel getting some kills. Kugo getting another kill on the side of Unity. Zen returning fires. So, I mean, right now, it's just kind of back and forth. Kugo, I don't know how he got that kill, but...
Crazy.
Zen last man standing on the side of Decimate. So 1v2 though. But Kugo's
Kugo!
Oh no!
Go get him, son.
Kugo just like a shark in the water with blood in it. You're just gonna sniff him out and hunt him down and get him going. So yeah, no. Right now, Unity is on series point, not even just match point. So
didn't miss. Kugo did not miss a bullet on that, just immediately spotted him out and started firing away. Like you were saying, match point and serious point, so it all comes down to this. This is a last-ditch effort from Decimate. Can they find a way to win on the attack? Notoriously difficult on terminal, just difficult to push from that Burger Town. The pillars don't provide a whole lot of cover, and trying to get into plane is just asking for a bad time. Peel eating a lot of shots early, but somehow able to stay up. We'll see if they can grab this first blood. That usually is a good indicator the round's going your way, but Peel might be all sneaky beaky like taking down Tabs. A valiant push. Zen taking him down, but Zen should have had that kill and saved their teammate. They're already down in a 3v2. Kugo grabbing another, and it's all up to Zen. If there's one player I'd want in a 1v3, it'd be Zen. So here we go, Uper.
Yeah, no, this is it, man. This is for all the marbles. So Zen by himself, 1v3, 50 seconds left in the round. Gonna try to get some information, but I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure Unity knows that he's in. Yep, he gets spotted, so they know that he's in the plane. Bullets all around. The pinch is in. Zen nowhere to go. Stunned. Can't get around. Oh my God, he gets the kill, but unfortunately can't get it done. But yeah, no, Unity Visual is gonna go ahead and win the series 3-2.
Your winners, ladies and gentlemen, after an absolute barn burner of a series. Unity Visual coming out on top as Sin rotating through their teammates saying, I will protect you, Zen. going down at the bottom of the stairs. You cannot board your flight, sir. You did not pay for the extra leg room either. A solid GG's all around to both teams. A truly, truly incredible series, and just a pleasure to cast with you, Uper.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Astonishing how Decimate, they seemed so incredibly dominant in that starting hard point. I thought it was going to be a quick 3-0. And surprise, surprise, a clutch in the 1v1 in a round 11 search and destroy for Unity Visual. Decimate bounces back in a big way on control. And then again, getting my hopes up, thinking, okay, it's going to be done in the next one. And Unity Visual continues to persist. They absolutely fry in hardpoint on Skid Row, not giving any breathing room to Decimate, which is, when you think about the initial start on Subbase, seemed impossible at the time, but absolutely took it to him in Skid Row. And then a masterclass in Search and Destroy, standing at a solid 6'1". I myself, a short king, will never reach those heights, but a solid job from Unity Visual, taking it to him and winning out the hardpoint and Search and Destroy for a truly incredible series.
That was absolutely crazy. And the one takeaway I have from that is that Unity, I mean, obviously the first Search and Destroy on map 2, it was round 11, I think it was, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And so now obviously there's no round 11. It's just 6-1. So it was a very, very dominant terminal. And I think we had 2 upsets. I mean, Decimate, I mean, obviously you can't lose a series when you have such a crazy map 1. I mean, Zen dropped, what was it, 31-7, but you know, at the end of the day,
it was a disgusting start.
Yeah,
disgusting.
It was just crazy. But no, like I said before in the last series that we casted, at the end of the day, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So, you know, Unity, they didn't get the Neslo. I almost predicted it. They got the map 4 win, but you know what? I was close enough at least, so I'll take it.
Yeah, a solid GG's all around, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we have one more matchup for the day. I sadly will not be able to cast it. To be honest with y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I was streaming for 13 hours yesterday, and I didn't expect back-to-back best of 5s to go to the map 5. I am too tired, and I need to just vibe and veg out for a little bit. But I always appreciate U18 giving me the opportunity to cast, especially with a phenomenal co-caster such as Uper. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get everything set up and situated for the next match, so don't you dare go anywhere. I'm watching you. You're watching me. We'll see y'all real soon. I think we're going to reset stream and then reboot and get everything set and situated, but we'll be right back either way. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Get some pop.